Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into CHILIZ right now, but once again, I can't thank you enough for the nice comments and the feedback we get on this channel, okay? I want to thank you personally, the viewer, the person that's watching this right now. Thank you, okay? Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for helping this channel grow into what it is. It's brilliant, it's great. It's so rewarding to know that I'm helping people and people sort of grow in this space. It's such a great space to be involved in. It's not, people think that crypto is a scam and stuff, and it's evolving and it's showing its face, okay? It's a revolutionary product and space as well, and it's creating a lot of jobs, and the technology behind a lot of this crypto paving the way forward. It's basically like the internet all over again, yeah? It's one of the greatest inventions after the internet, and I've always said that with crypto. It's an amazing space, an amazing space. It's got past all that kind of scam and underworld stigma that it had. It's evolving, okay? So it's good, and you are here, you're watching this, you're trying to learn, you're trying to educate, and obviously equally trying to make money, so it's all good, okay? Once again, thank you for your continued support. So we're going to dive into CHILIZ right now. It's holding well, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. We like we said to you, we've got some nice trades in here that we've played already. There is a potential nice trade coming up as well, and I do want to show you that. But so far, I just want to keep you informed that we are holding support really well at the moment, okay? And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. I did say to you yesterday, if you do come down, you know, expect to sort of bounce off this. And we've come down, we have wicked off this 55 on the 4 hourly there. So that's gold, that's golden. This particular level there, I've given you that level just there, 047768, okay? That is a really key level of support that we can't fall through, because if you start to fall through that, you start falling through the Fibonacci retracements there, getting a bit overextended, and you're looking at a corrective wave, a correction instead of a retracement, okay? And so what it is right now, you go from the top, okay, of this high down to the previous bottom, because that's what you've got, okay? We'll move that over there like that, sorry. So we'll move that over there like that so you can see it better. So what you've done when you've gone up, like I outlined in yesterday's video, really easy to do this is, you just bring up your chart, go to the third column down, okay, and then you've got, just down, it's got fib retracement. You just drop it in from the top to the bottom, and what you're doing, you've formed a big impulsive wave there, okay, you've gone up, looks good, but you're always going to top out. You're always going to top out, and when you fall back, it's called retracing, okay? You're not reversing, you're retracing to a particular level of support, and sometimes, you know, those levels of support hold. Like I said to you, the stronger the trend, the higher it is on the fib retracement, okay? But as you start to fall, if you lose certain levels, i.e. this level here, the golden ratio, you're basically looking at a reversal, a massive correction back down to where you fell from, okay? So what we have here, we have this level of support which we've lost. We sort of bounced on that, didn't get bought up, but you could see we hovered around the 0.5, and I said to you, this is a golden, well, not golden ratio, but this is a really strong, solid level of support, okay? If you do start to see yourself lose that, then you need this to step in. You do need that to step in, because if you lose that, then you're looking at the further correction and basically coming back down to where you started from. So that's basically a reversal wave, not a corrective wave, or a retracement wave, so to speak. So impulsive wave, corrective wave, impulsive wave, corrective wave, and that's how it works. Okay, you can see when this bottomed out here, it started to form this impulsive wave, and then it started to correct, forming a retracement, but then it fell through, and look what happens. You lose the base, you lose the support, and so you can see if you lose this support here, what's going to happen? You're going to start making a lower low. So you basically, you're reversing this sort of this reversal that we've got going here, this bottom. If you start to fall down through this support here, you're making a lower low than that, and then you're going to start making a lower low than this, and that's not something that we can afford to happen right now for CHILIZ. We need to march onwards and upwards and get this sort of sideways recovery and layer up on these Fibonacci retracements here and start marching on, and that's basically how it works, okay? Charting 101 at the minute, gold, because you are conforming to some kind of trend line just here. Do you see this? If you can keep going up, yeah, make a high, come back down, make a low, make a high, make a low, make a high, make a low. It means that you're marching on and you're being supported, and you're not allowed, it's not being allowed to make lower lows. So at the moment, you do need to see this bounce, and you have got it at the moment. So that's a really good thing. Personally, I've put some bid orders on this line this morning. I was watching it, eagle-eyed watching it, and I thought, you know what, it's going to bounce there, because that sits literally where the 0618 is. And you can go on to Binance Futures, okay, and I've opened a leverage long on that. I've gone long on it, and I'm now sat in a nice bit of profit. It doesn't take much as well, you know, always trade with caution, do your own research. But yeah, right now I'm looking at a nice bit of profit, and I do expect a bit of a bounce here, so I might close that position and just take my profit, because this is what happens. It gets caught between gets caught under resistance and gets caught on support. So you can play these little trades in and out, okay? So at the moment, what we need to see, we've got the bounce, it's positive. We've got the bounce off the 55 EMA on the 4 hour. We're now pushing up, but you can see we're just hitting ahead on the 4 hour 20 here, okay, on the EMAs. These are the EMAs, this yellow line and this red line. That's the 20 and that's the 55. They're exponential moving averages. Again, you can drop them into your charts, click indicators, search for EMA, okay, just like that, EMA, and then it's just a moving average exponential. Drop it in, and then you can set your style. I'll show you how to do that quickly, just so you know. So you come across like that, and you click the cog like that, and then you just put your length as 20, and then your style, your colour, and click OK, and it basically drops it in for you. So I'll get rid of that, and you just drop a couple of them in. One's 55, one's 20. Style it and colour it how you do. This is the way I colour mine. So it's that simple, really, and then it just brings it up for you. So that's basically the EMAs covered there. But right now you can see it almost looks like we just sort of, you see this curl on the yellow line here. You can see it's forcing you down to retest the base of this 0618. It's trying to push you down, You are being forced into a bit of a predicament here, because you've got a bit of a bearish cross on the MACD as well, hence why you're being pushed down. So you are being pushed to test support. And again, if you do lose this 0618, you could potentially start to come down, lose the EMAs, and lose this level here, which is this particular level just there, okay? And that is the resistance of our recovery. You see the inverse head and shoulders there that we got going on. That inverse head and shoulders that we had, the pattern there, the reversal, okay, gone up. But we're now going to fall back on it. And hopefully, if we was to fall back on it, hold it as support and get the bounce and march on. So it's really, really crucial time. Do keep an eye on that for CHILIZ, because if it was to lose that, then I would expect that you would start to come back down, lose this low here, and then potentially, you know, if you was to lose that low, you would be looking at potentially testing that low as well, and that would be quite bad for CHILIZ, because it means that the sort of recovery that we're anticipating and hoping for is not actually on the cards at the moment. It needs to go lower and test a lower level of support, and that's basically it. So at the moment, you know, if you can see this bounce off here and get above its EMA, get back above this EMA and start to close above it, then you're looking at this being the retracement, the corrective wave, okay? And then you've got that future price prediction up there off that corrective wave, which is this. All you do is go from the top to the bottom like that. So you put your 0 on what you think is the bottom, so hopefully this is the bottom, okay? And then what you do, you bring that and put it on the top just like that, and then you put your extension on. But because we fell through the EMAs, okay, because we fell through these EMAs and we've back tested this red line here, which is a 55, it means it's got to work harder to get through these retracement levels here back to its all-time high, not the all-time high, the local high, sorry, the high in this wave basically, and then march on and onwards to tackle that 1414. Do you see that? And that is at 063. So I would expect, hopefully, you know, if CHILIZ can sort of get back above this EMA now and start to march on like this and get through some of these resistance levels, because you will see it struggling, you will see it fighting, but start to form this next impulsive wave, then I would expect to see a level of resistance at that level there, okay? So do target that if you do start to see it move up. Again, a really good trade right there would be if you could see yourself get back above this EMA, okay, on the 4 hourly time frame, above this 20 EMA in the 4 hourly time frame. If you did see it get back above that and bounce above it, okay, you could open a little bit of a long there, because that would be a really, really good signal. Just open a long and sit back and chill, and you're looking at a 27% next impulsive wave up to that particular target there, and obviously have your take profits there, and that could be a very, very fruitful trade for you right there, okay? But again, if you was to lose, start seeing yourself come down, do anticipate that you need to hold this level of support, because if you was to lose that as support, okay, if you was to lose that, then you would start to see that extra sell-off there, and then probably a capitulation event, just like what you've got here, where you just see that cascade of selling, okay? But you know what? Selling runs out. People can't keep selling forever, and that's what that is. You know, sell. No, recovery. Buy. You run out of sellers, which reverses the market. So if you was to get that sort of cascade of selling, if it lost these levels of support which I've given you, then you know you would see a bit of a bottom somewhere, and it would look a little bit like that for a reversal. But that if we was to kind of get that lower low, okay, it wouldn't be necessarily relatively healthy for CHILIZ, because we've done all this hard work now of making this sort of inverse head and shoulders, these high lows. The hard work has been put in, the graft has been put in for this recovery. So hold tight, important times. I have got confidence in CHILIZ picking up, to be honest with you. But what we've got at the moment is obviously Bitcoin and the major like blue chip alts. They're running for the hills, okay? They're running. and a lot of people are just plowing money into that. So these particular projects are just sitting on the sidelines waiting for that to get all over and done with before they can rally again. And that's basically market psychology. So you might just see it sort of consolidate for a little bit. So that's CHILIZ. Hope you enjoyed that update. I will keep you updated every day on CHILIZ. Do take care, everyone. So you've got a potential short opportunity there if you lose that level, okay? Open a little bit short, go short, and then obviously if you can get back above this EMA here, you've got that nice long up there to that sort of price prediction there at 0.63908. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.